just didn't have the right energy there. I don't know. Also, almost didn't even see your message there because Twitch has decided to tell me about Crunchyroll. What's up between 5 and 35? How's it going? We're playing a weird game today. It's a weird one, and if you haven't seen it, you're gonna see something weird today. You hate Crunchyroll? It sucks as an app, in my opinion. I feel inclined to agree, but here's where I stand when it comes to like Crunchyroll. And also, I guess just in anime streaming services in general. I'm not a big anime guy. I do like occasionally watching anime, right? I do like anime. But I'm quite particular about the ones that I watch. And that's kind of a problem because most anime are just not very good. I know a lot of the ones that people have been talking about somewhat recently have been freaking isekais. And my problem with Crunchyroll and all the streaming sites is that it's just really hard to find like good anime because there's no discoverability. Like if I go on Crunchyroll right now, let me do it. Hang on. Bro, some kid in my class started watching Blue Lock and then he got an ad and he couldn't skip it. Change tabs. He got attention. Yeah. I know if you try to like tab out, what happens is it just pauses the ad. It doesn't continue. So I look on Crunchyroll right now and it goes, hey, look, these are... So the first thing I see is here's what you can watch for free, right? So we have Attack of the Titans. We have Buchi Girl, Dan Da Dan, My Hero Academia, One Piece, and Shangri-La Frontier. Now, here's the deal. Attack of the Titans, I'm just really not interested in checking out in general. I don't know, something about it just hasn't really piqued my interest. Buchi Girl, never heard of it. Dan Da Dan, watched one episode, not interested. My Hero Academia, gonna be real, I've seen more people... I've gone into, like, stores that sell, like, clothing, and I've seen more merchandise for My Hero Academia than I have actually freaking seen clips of the show. I know that people like it. I know that people like the characters. I know they like buying the outfits that the characters wear, but I'm gonna be real, I haven't seen a single freaking clip from that show. So, I don't know. Hasn't really interested me. One Piece, more like 1 century of watching time because there's no way I'm gonna freaking watch that at all. I'm not gonna finish that. There's no way. So that is currently. Oh, that one kind of piques my interest a little bit. The name is interesting. Okay. Here's my problem. This is my guess as to why anime and isekais are so popular. Isekais, the name itself tells you what the fuck the anime is even about. And the reason why they're popping up is because of the fact that they actually tell you what the fuck they're about. There's no discoverability. If I hover over a tab, I go, hey, what's Spy X family? World peace is at stake and Secret Agent Twilight must undergo his most difficult mission yet, pretend to be a family man. Posing as a loving husband and father, he'll infiltrate an elite school to get close to the high-profile politician. He has the... And then it stops writing it. Now, that one doesn't interest me. That doesn't sound interesting. I am seeing that Frieren Beyond Journey's End is here. This one's freaking awesome. Frieren's freaking sick. And I went in with just a simple recommendation. My Hero Academia is overrated and Attack on Titan is actually good. I've seen the whole show. I rated it an 8. 8.5 out of 10. It just got a bit wacky in the end season. That's fair. For all I know, I'm probably missing out, but just, I don't know, it just hasn't really, I just looked at it, I'm just like, hasn't really piqued my interest. He tried to hit, to alt-tab, and it kept playing in the background. Oh. That's weird. That's really weird. Guess they just really want you to watch those ads, huh? I know, my problem with Crunchyroll, aside from just like the lack of discoverability, it's like really hard to tell what the heck an anime is even about. It's really hard to tell what the heck it's even about. My problem is, yeah, the ads are a little goofy. Like, I basically got the same 3 ads like, I would sometimes get the same ad 2 or 3 times in a row. It's like those AI robot dog ads that I've been getting on YouTube recently. But I don't know what the heck it is. You go on YouTube, you get some ads on YouTube, and they're like maybe a few seconds long. Dude, I actually cannot stand the length of ads that are on Crunchyroll. Dude, give me like 15 ads that are all like 3 seconds long each. Do not give me one ad that's a minute long, okay? Don't give me that. Oh yeah, is that the one ad with the Jingle Bell music and the fake dogs? Yeah. I don't know why the hell they got freaking Christmas music playing in almost summer at this point, but yes, every single time I have gotten that ad, I report it. It's AI. It's clearly fake. Dude, this actually kind of pissed me off a little bit. So I was hanging out with some people, and there was this older couple there, and she had this dog, this little dog, and she had it in to get it groomed, to get like its hair trimmed or whatever, make it look all nice, and she's walking around with their dog, and apparently this even older couple went up to her. And they're like, oh my god, is that like the AI robot dog? Is that the AI robot dog? I've been hearing about these. It looks just like the thing. Is this the AI robot dog I've been hearing about? And bless her freaking heart, she did not know what she was talking about. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. It's crazy. I had no idea that technology's real. And she turns to me and goes, did you know that? Did you know about the AI robot dogs? They have these robot dogs that look just like the real things. Isn't that cool? I'm like, oh no, no, those aren't real. Those aren't real. That's a scam. That's a scam advertisement. Now, this kind of reminds me a little bit of those ads that there's another ad that's been going around where it's the like leather like handbags with that old white guy. He's like, I'm retiring soon and I need to get rid of these bags before I retire. I need to sell all of them. Which, I'm gonna be real, if I have a crap ton of bags, if I'm like this legendary leather, like handmade leather worker handbag guy, okay, I'm not doing a freaking a flash sale when I freaking retire. I'm gonna be real. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold on to that shit. I'm gonna sell them throughout my retirement. I'm not gonna make any new ones, but the prices will steadily increase. As you were talking about, is what I get every 2 swipes. They suck. Like, I was already annoyed at these ads for just them being fake. They're clearly fake. They're not real, it's AI. That was the thing that really annoyed me, right? But then it pissed me off even more when when this older couple, awesome people, so sweet, nicest people ever, believed that they were real. Because here's the thing, I only know that it was fake, and you and I only know it's fake. because of the fact that we're like privy of this. We know about the technology, the technological landscape. We know that this is a thing that is happening. We know about the technology. We know about the advancements in AI. We know about AI generative bullshit, right? We know about it. And that's the only reason that we're able to tell that it's AI. If you don't know what's happening, you just think it's a freaking robot dog. You don't even know. 3 Clicks Philip, YouTuber I watch because his videos are actually short. Like Linus Tech Tip videos are too freaking long now. Oh, sorry, 2 Clicks Philip, not 3 Clicks. Linus Tech Tip videos are freaking way too long. They're way too freaking long. I don't need a video that long. Well, he put out a video about 4 days ago called Artist versus AI Slop, Can You Tell the Difference? Now, the test that was being presented, the art that was being presented, was a few years old, right? From what I've seen. If the test were to be remade today, I do not think that I would be very good at being able to tell if something is AI. There are still a few tells that I look for personally that I'm able to tell if, like, because a lot of people look at the hands. I don't look at the hands, right? Especially when they block the hands. I look at, like, if it's a character with eyes, look at the eyes. If the eyes have a weird kind of, like, they have a bunch of weird rings, or like they're kind of splotchy, that's a tell. If it's like an anime look, lines will kind of smudge in a weird way. They'll do this weird smudgy thing. Of course, the general vibe of it looking kind of waxy, or sometimes the aesthetic can be overly sharpened, overly stylized. That's a big tell. But generally, I found that AI is really, really bad at drawing geometric shapes. If they want to draw a square, it's never going to be a perfectly straight line. There's always going to be little weird things about it. Now, the way you can mask this is just tell it to have scratchy, squiggly lines, and that kind of just masks it. But I'm generally fairly good at telling when something is AI. And the thing that worries me, even with me knowing what to look for, even with my eye, I do not think I could reliably tell if something is AI. I don't think so. And that worries me, because I know that, like, already there's, like, you know, the lay person is not going to be able to tell. It's either the dogs, the bag, or why can't these iPads sell, and it's the Temu sale ad. You know, I looked into the, I looked into that freaking, like, robot dog ad, and it's actually the most comical shit. The company that's listed under is kind of hilarious. The logo is like an American U. Like, it's a U, big old... It's a big old U, and it looks like an American flag. It's like, cool. And then you go to report the ad, and it tells you information about the company that's advertising, and it says the location is Brazil. And I forgot the name of the company that it was listed under. But it was like, it is the goofiest freaking name. I can't remember. It was really goofy. But yeah, it's an American U with the Brazil location, and then the name is like gobbledygook. It's like actually it kind of looks official, but it also kind of means a little bit of nothing. That's something Stephen he would come up with in his off-brand series. Huh. I just find AI really like fatiguing. Like I just don't really see it as being like all that exciting. Like it's just the most frustrating thing I've seen. Cause like it just doesn't really provide. It doesn't make me excited. Back when a 1070 was $300 freaking and that was like a mid to high end GPU, that was freaking awesome and exciting. It felt like there was always like every time a product would drop, a new piece of technology, there was always something cool happening. And that's kind of what got me into technology, is the rapid advancement of the technology. And I suppose, like, if you think about it, AI is also seeing a lot of rapid growth, but the thing is, I also see all the bullshit and all the things that's actively making life worse. At least with, like, a GPU, you could, I don't know, play a video game, right? You could have fun with it. But it's like, with AI, it's like, no. It's a lot of scams. You know, big YouTube channels getting hacked, and then they spout cryptocurrencies and Tesla. And they use AI-generated deep fakes of freaking Elon Musk saying, guys, for real this time, this AI, this cryptocurrency's gonna pop off. This one's the best. It's not a pump and dump. Like, that's freaking ridiculous. The best thing that I think has come out of AI has been the freaking wizard, like, harassing service workers in, like, a Starbucks or, like, a Burger King over CCTV. That's pretty funny. Or the image of, the salmon swimming in a river, but it's the freaking salmon fillet instead of the fish. Or there's a Veritasium video about it where they were able to figure out they were able to break apart the protein structures. I remember years and years ago, when I built my first gaming rig, there was a piece of software you could run on your computer. I think it was called folding for research or something like that. But what it would do is it would use, I think it was your CPU or something, and it would just try folding. It would just try folding protein structures on your computer to try to figure out, a solution, and you could get paid for that. So I ran that for a little bit, but it didn't really go anywhere because my computer wasn't fast enough. But AI is able to do that, and it's literally gone through and figured out millions or billions of possible protein structures. I find that really exciting because that could potentially revolutionize medicine. That's really cool. But as a creative person that really likes making things, it's really fatiguing seeing these people use AI. Dude, oh my god. I've seen motherfuckers use AI generated things for thumbnails or advertisements. I've seen people on Discord communities use AI generated banners, right? They'll use AI generated banners and go, and I'm like, yo, this looks freaking awful, and it's a really bad look on your community. It's you can't even afford to pay an artist for your banner. I can immediately look at this and go, that's AI, you cheaped out. This is my first impression of your community, and you're deciding to be cheap. I'm not gonna be a part of it. And these motherfuckers hit me with, I can't afford a real artist. Motherfucker, have you even looked? Have you even tried looking for an artist? You could find a freaking 14-year-old that's willing to do it for free. Hell, I've had artists that I've worked with that have they're in developing parts of the world, and they'll ask for $5 I usually pay a little bit extra because I feel freaking bad for paying for $5 for a freaking actual piece of like a masterpiece. Like, it feels really weird going like, oh, $5 for this? How long does this take you? Oh, 6 hours? No, I'm overcharged. No, I'm paying over. Ridiculous. But like, on top of that, even ignoring the fact that they said they can't afford it, it's like they have like Discord Nitro. and their Discord server has like level 10 freaking like boosts or whatever the fuck. You remember watching an ad, it was a Temu ad, and it was an AliExpress ad ripoff, and you're thinking, rent has got to be paid and project deadline is due, huh? It's insane. For the longest time, whenever like Temu and Wish and AliExpress were like taking off and YouTubers were making videos like, you know, on Atlantis Tech Tips or these other channels, you know, or Mr. Who's a Boss or whatever his name is, would make videos basically clowning on Wish, going, oh, let's build a computer, or let's, you know, see what kind of technology gadgets we can get from Wish for cheap. And they were always the cheapest pieces of crap, like most gimmicky, thin plastic pieces of garbage I've ever seen. And I looked at it, went, oh, so this isn't gonna take off, right? Surely, because I feel like it didn't make Wish look like a place that I would want to buy something from, because it's like, oh, the thing is cheaper, and now it's just a cheap piece of crap. It's like going to like I don't know, a freaking Dollar General or some shit. Like, you know, the dollar store. You've been streaming for 20 minutes and one viewer. Damn, I don't read the Reaver. Yeah, it's been slow this time of year. I don't know. It's supposed to be summertime. School's supposed to be out. I guess I'm just not playing the cool games anymore. But I genuinely thought nobody was going to bother with Wish. Imagine my surprise when people actually started buying shit from Wish and AliExpress and Temu. Because I've gone on there recently just to kind of laugh at like their offerings. Well, up until recently, I didn't know why people were buying from these companies, and I went over to Amazon. I'm like, holy crap, it has all the same crap. It has all the same things. They have all the same problems that freaking, like, Amazon has all the same problems. Except Temu and Wish are just a little bit worse. Can't lie, if I was one of the actors for those companies, you're doing the ads and then you're immediately posting a video saying, you did it for the money. I'm never buying any. I'm probably never gonna buy something from these companies because they're just complete garbage. Also, I don't know why. It seems like when you go on to like Wish, or Temu, or AliExpress, it seems like there's always a big trend where they'll showcase a lot of the same stuff, like day by day, week by week. Last time I was here on last time I was on Temu or Wish, it was a lot of guns and a lot of knives, and I'm scrolling through and I can see a lot of guns and knives. There was tasers, a lot of tasers, a lot of gun accessories. It was like, what the fuck? Why are there so many guns? Why the hell would someone post misinformation about a shopping app for free? I don't think that the people that make videos on Temu or Wish are posting misinformation. I think what they're doing is they're going on these sites because they're known as being kind of a crap shop that has a bunch of garbage. Like, scrolling through... No, I mean like the actors' threads. I don't think I've ever... I mean, I don't... Maybe? I don't know. I haven't ever seen... Like, usually now it's just AI-generated actors. They must be doing it for money. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm seeing a fidget spinner ring. Clip-on earrings, as in they look like earrings, but they don't actually you don't actually have to get a thing. See here. Military spec buffer tube kit. Huh. Guitar string peg puller tool. This is so overpriced. Buffer tube, it's for it's a thing that absorbs the recoil a little bit. It's for the AR-15 platforms and others. Yeah. So let's see here. If you look up like a bridge pin puller, like it's like $2 on Wish, and then it's closer to like 12 on other like proper reputable sites. There's actually one from Diodari that I kind of looking at. I'm like, kind of dig this one actually. But the thing is, these like quote unquote more expensive tools are also like they're also kind of they're not just the bridge pin puller, they're like in a kit. So like there's one from Diodari that's like a string winder as well as like a puller and then a clipper, so it's like you get three like multiple things in one. I gotta change out some of my strings in my guitars. I got this freaking 6-string that I got some strings on that they're kind of dull. They smell really bad. I think they're over a year old. I need to restring it like soon. I've been putting it off. You wonder what comes up if you search up C4 or explosive device. I'm not willing to look at. I'm not willing to try. I don't think that Wish or Temu are gonna be that much of a freaking, like, they're not gonna be that much of the Wild West. They would probably give you a real one willingly because all their tech would blow up after a week's use anyway. Absolutely. Absolutely, yes. I mean, a lot of the technology that you see is kind of a big risk anyway. I spent 1 month in the game. Second player, rah, rah! What? It's like, it's freaking third person. What are you talking about? Don't be sneaky, join the chat. What do you mean second person? That's you and I. That's two people. That's you and me. I said one earlier, now it says two. Twitch view count's freaking weird. What can I say? I've had times where I've had 5 people talking and it'll tell me there's 2 people. No, I must be 2 person. I think it's counting you finally. They'll pop in eventually. People sometimes take a little while to swing in, that's all. But if you want to invite your friends, I'm not gonna complain. Alright, where the heck are we? We need to go take some photos to Kevin Clark. You don't have any friends? Ah. Let's see here. What am I forgetting? You're gonna take your anger out on the wall. Not this wall of this house. Mr. Psychopath, thank you for coming. Now there's a hole. What did we learn? Okay, I think we're at the sleep a little bit longer. You learn how to make a new doorway to the kitchen. You're a visionary, I like it. How much longer must I sleep? I'm gonna mute the freaking game so I don't have to hear her snoring because it's awful. Boom. I just do not like the sound of her snoring. It's like right in your ear. It's like too loud. Wigs me out. You waited for 3 hours for me. Kevin Clark? Wherefore art thou, Kevin Clark? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? He's not here right now.
Kevin Clark?
Yeah, Kevin Clark. He's a tourist. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. What happened to Clark Kent? It's not. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about it. Just gotta wait a little bit of time. Just gotta wait a little bit for Kevin Clark to come out. Have you played Red Dead 2? I have. I have not beaten it yet. Right at the end of the game, I just haven't beaten it. It's one game that I've decided not to stream. I decided to just play it for me and nobody else. It's just for me. No, I think that's cool. I think that's totally fine to have a few games. It's massive, really good. The fan base is massive. You know what else is massive? Your mom. The low taper fade. You're putting an age to you. You're aging yourself. I know. You're doing these new memes that I don't know about. And Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, slash me RP that you're in a car with me. I'm driving you to a place. Get out, I say. I pull the car over. I say, get out. Get out of my car. I don't wanna. I like the car seat. Then no more Raid Shadow Legends. Dude, that company is so desperate for sponsorships. I've heard, I believe there's a video out there somewhere where a Markiplier was talking about it. You like it though? You play Raid Shadow Legends? Do you actually? Markiplier has a video somewhere. Yeah, just kidding. He has a video somewhere where apparently they literally spam his email saying, "Hey, would you like to do a sponsorship on our game, Raid Shadow Legends?" And he's like, "No." He like ignores it. They keep emailing me, or emailing him, and he's like, "No, I'm not. I'm not going to do a freaking video on your game. Take me off your list. I don't want it. I'm not going to do a video on your game." They keep sending him emails asking him to do it. So then he freaking blocks the email address that they sent from, and they send from a different email. It's awful. I've watched some videos in which they talk about like how those games are even like how they're designed. That game is truly ass. Okay, I don't think Kevin Clark is coming out anytime soon. I think that guy's dead. I think he died inside of his freaking apartment or something because he is not coming out. It's been a few days. It's almost a full moon. I just gotta sleep for one more day. He became a league player. No touching grass or showering, 24/7 gaming. Who? Who did that? Is it nighttime yet? It's almost. Kevin Clark. Oh. He no come out. I think he's dead. Oh, it's still a few more hours before the sun goes down. I don't want to wait around anymore. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ignore this sound effect. Ignore that. I have an idea.
I'm getting hungry.
I'm hungry.
Need food, or I'll blow a fuse.
Fuck. Not gonna lie, I like a lot of small streamers because they interact with chat a lot more than normal big ones. It makes it more timid. You mean intimate? It's more personal. Personable. That's fair. I would like to grow as a streamer. I've tried really hard to grow. I just feel like I'm not doing the right things. I've been trying, you know, it's not lack of consistency. I don't think it's my lack of consistency. I think it's just I need to try a new technique.
Woo!
I've had people tell me to like stream myself working on music, but the problem is I work on music really slowly.
Phew! I'm stuffed.
I work on stuff really slow. Like sometimes like I'll be doing like running on like a bass guitar, a bass track, and it just isn't working. I'll spend the whole day just trying to get the bass track down. And usually like those are the songs where it's just like they're kind of uninspired.
I'm stuffed.
Can't lie, you have failed YouTube channel, edits and stuff. You barely post on that because you can edit. You You can edit and you're on mobile. Okay. You mean you can't edit? Yeah, okay. All right, this is what we've been waiting for about a week. All right, it's time. It's time to commit a crime. Surely nobody will think I'm crazy. The character you are playing sounds so annoying, bro. She's simply awful. The character you play as is truly an awful person. And we're about to, like, okay. Context. We have a massive debt that we have to pay off. Right? We have a massive debt that we need to pay off. Scientist comes into town. I'm skipping forward a lot of like the plot. Scientist comes into town and he's like, hey, I needed to conduct some research, okay? I need to go out, conduct some freaking research on the townsfolk. Can you collect some of them for me so I can experiment on them? And then you go, isn't that like abduction? That's illegal. He goes, first of all, shut the fuck up. Scientist goes, first of all, shut the fuck up. Second of all, if you do this, we'll pay off all of your debt that you owe us. And she goes, oh, yeah, let's start with the kid first. Let's start with kidnapping the kid. That's what she said. So I put this here about, oh, where is it? Uh-oh. Oh, damn. That's not good. I put a pie out here like a week ago and it's not there anymore. Okay, we're gonna back to the title screen. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. Oh, God. She's awful. Crap. Nope. Hang on. Try again. I need to get an item. I need an item. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, fuck. Where is it? You're playing Gmod and your brother installed a mod that has a Markiplier on the side of the screen? Well, like the Byte of 87? Speaking of YouTube channels, I don't know if you're on the main channel or the VODs channel. Main channel I haven't posted to in quite a long time. But, ooh. That's not good. I kind of needed that to be open. You accidentally blew yourself up and you had it on max volume next to... Next thing I know, I'm screaming, oh God, what the fuck? Oh no, he's screaming. This store's gotta open eventually, surely. He'll be here. There he is. Hey, man. He... The fuck? He's gonna open shop eventually. There he is!
Give me a break.
Feed me. Catnip-laced summer pudding. Definitely not suspicious at all that I'm doing this right, like, the night before. The night before. A full moon. I'll see you later. I'm looking for something. Oh, I see. I went the wrong way. Yeah, I just don't understand. Naomi was walking around with a freaking... with the food for like a day. They're walking around. She didn't eat it. It's just,
Hungry. Need food, or I'll blow a fuse.
she's got a freaking... like a catnip laced thing for some reason. She's just been walking around with it. Nobody really knows what she didn't even eat it. I don't even know.
Woo! Phew! I'm stuffed.
I don't like her.
Woo! Phew! I'm stuffed.
Okay. And now we're ready to poison a child. Hey, kiddo. Hey! In her perspective, I haven't moved for like 3 hours. I sat out front of her house for hours holding a freaking tray. Also weird, she's sitting out there the whole time for hours. If this was based in modern day London, as soon as she tries to kidnap, she's getting jumped and her shoes are stolen and sold on Vinted and eBay. The hell is Vinted? It's almost a full moon. It's almost time. Whoa, that guy's moving quick. It's a reselling app, of course. Come on, kid. Hey. You want to take a nibble of this freaking pudding? It's good for you. Oh, it's time. It's almost time. There it is. I've been standing out here for like 8 hours. I love that the pre-rendered cutscene doesn't really look that much better than the actual game. Here, yeah, look at it. Look, yummy. Yeah.
Guess it really does work.
Wow, that's weird.
Well done. Leave the rest to me.
Well done, huh? Am I really doing the right thing?
Yeah, it'll pay off your
Once my debt
debt.
gets paid off, I can finally escape this hellhole.
For the record,
I just did what I had to, okay?
for the record, she isn't under a contract at all doing this. She's definitely gonna get scammed. She just fucking assisted in kidnapping a child with no contract to make sure that these guys actually follow through on their side of the fucking deal.
Time for some food, I think. Need food.
Also,
or
do you
I'll
want to
blow a
point out?
fuse.
I do want to point out that she basically just used the same freaking excuse that the Nazis used in World War II of I was just following orders. I did what I had to. Listen, man. I'm gonna be real, Naomi. Now's not the time to be like rationalizing your decision. You went from, hey, that's abduction. Isn't that illegal? To them literally waving a dollar bill
Stuffed.
in front of you. And you going, let's start with the kid, and now you're having second thoughts? You can't be the one just immediately, no hesitation, immediately going through and just saying, yeah, let's kidnap some motherfuckers. And be like, no hesitation, and now suddenly you're like, wait, hang on, this is kind of fucked up. Pretty sure Japan lost to the US after bombing Pearl Harbor, and in history class don't even own up to it. History is usually kind of written by the victor, though. I'm sure there's like information that's not being told. It does feel like an oversimplification to me about what probably actually happened. War is complicated. Alright, let's take a look at what's going on inside this lab. Hey. A subhuman is only as good as the method by which its master utilizes it. That's what I always say. I see you finally found the first specimen, but what are you waiting for? Go collect the other two right now. You will have 2 left to find. What are you planning to do to go out? Which one are you planning to go after next? A highly intelligent specimen.
For the sake of science.
I do know that the term highly intelligent is only used in a comparative sense as far as rural inhabitants go. I've already satisfied my physically advantageous sample with David O'Reilly, which leaves only one choice. Charlie Smith. Now go and get to work, subhuman. Who the hell's that?
Lost your mind.
And you call yourself a researcher. Gonna be real, Chief. I'm not a researcher. I'm a freaking photojournalist. He goes by the alias Norlock the Homeless in this insular community. Oh, that guy. Oh, that guy. Telling him you found a prime suspect for the murder of Elizabeth may be a wise way to lure him out. I think he's smart enough to realize and look right through it. Have you ever heard of a game called War Thunder? Yes. Take a photograph of me sitting in Elizabeth's wheelchair and use that to convince him. Okay. If you ever try it, don't forget it is absolute pain. I've played it years ago.
Mine!
If enlarged, it could allow anyone to traverse public highways without a license. Nice jacket, buddy. It's really clipping through your legs. How many years ago? Let me check. This is probably the wrong date, but it's saying last time I was played was 2017. I probably played it before then. I want to say I probably played it 2015-ish. Because I probably played War Thunder around that time because I finally got a controller. I remember not liking it very much. I also don't think there was tanks in the game at that point. What's that mad scientist pays off my debt? I'm severing all ties with him. Free of debt, hell at last. You have no choice. What do you fucking mean you have no choice? I'm just following orders. I remember trying to run bomber. Like I tried doing a dive bomber is all right, and then I eventually wanted to do kind of goofy, dude. I tried running dive bomber. Didn't really like it. Then I tried running bomber, still didn't like it. It didn't really seem to matter how I played the game. I was always getting outmaneuvered by other people and getting killed. It didn't seem to matter what plane I was in, what side I was fighting on. I just always, and then eventually I think I soft blocked myself or something because I ended up not having enough money to like pay for my jets. And I like totally fucked myself over. You've only found it manageable, unlike the lower tiers. Can't lie, in its current state, it's pain when you get to its jets. When you get to jets, it should be better in theory. Thing is, there's always one plane that can outmaneuver yours. Yeah, I didn't know that. So I was always getting kind of screwed over. I was always getting kind of screwed over. And I always had the prop planes because I didn't have any ability to get a jet. See, I just kind of got screwed. You think this guy's gonna be smart enough to, like, see through the lies? You use a premium plane in the US for money, and you grind the British tree with that money. Okay. I don't know if it's still the case, but I seem to remember that if your plane got blown up, you had to buy, like, the plane was gone until you paid for, like, repairs. And my problem is I was trying to save up for a better plane. So what I did is I seem to remember I sold all of my planes so I could afford a really good one. Bought the really good one. And turns out the one wasn't very good, and I ended up getting that plane destroyed, which means that I didn't have any more planes. No, it's a set amount of battles before the plane goes out of commission? What the fuck? That sucks. What the fuck? And then you can use others to gain money. I don't know if I'm misremembering or if that was just like how it was back then, or I don't know. But I remember the progression in War Thunder was just not fun at all. All I know is that like people kind of meme on War Thunder, and I know that War Thunder has a bit of a reputation about leaking confidential government documents on airplanes. And I know that if you go to work in the aerospace industry, they ask you, apparently, I've heard that they ask you if you play War Thunder, because apparently it's a risk to national security to play War Thunder and also be in the aerospace industry. That's what I've heard, at least. So, one website that I get emails from, it's a music store, and they gave me an email recently saying, "Hey, you could save like get 35% off, some things off of the store." I'm like, "Oh, sick! I've been wanting to get a cowbell for a while. I wanted to get a cowbell, so it's like, okay, cool, because cowbells are kind of pricey. I was like, I'm gonna go buy a cowbell, so I can buy this." So I go in the store, and sure enough, the motherfucking the cowbell, the company is like, it annoys the piss out of me. They always have sales, but they never, it's never for the thing I want. The thing is, they do that just to win an argument against a 9-year-old who thinks that the APFSDS can't penetrate Oobleck. They out-stupided a stupid person. I've heard it said, arguing with a smart person is difficult. Arguing with a stupid person is damn near impossible. Actually, no, just impossible. Hey! You're not a night bird. What the fuck are you? Nice polygons in your paws, dude. Wow. You remember seeing a kid comment on an army video, "Can't they just bulletproof plate? They use bulletproof plates for or riot shields, so it can deflect the bullets." And that started an argument.
Hey!
You're sitting there contemplating how stupid new generations are. There's stupid people everywhere. There's stupid people actually everywhere. I try not to think about it too much. Hey, if it isn't the poor woman Sherlock, I got something to tell you. Can't get your tongue, dear Hayward? It appears as if you're under a great deal of stress hiding a secret, are we? Holy shit. That was quick. You got me. Truth is, out with it now, imagine. Imagine you're at a confessional. I might have figured out who killed Elizabeth.
Fascinating.
I simply can't ignore a lead like that. But if you wish to have me spring into action, you need to show me proof. There's a picture of a bird. Here you go.
Oh,
Bleeding Nora! It's a pretty damning photo, isn't it?
fascinating.
What's this chap doing with Elizabeth's wheelchair?
Unbelievable.
William would never give it up. Besides important evidence.
Unbelievable.
How did this happen? Thank you for this intriguing piece of
We'll
evidence.
meet again.
I feel I may need to look into this in greater detail on my own. I'll be in contact again later. I had no choice, right? Yeah. There's no way that shit works on him, right? He's gonna think about it. He's gonna think about it. We also don't even know who the fuck... We still don't know. BRB. I'm sorry, man. I gotta play the game. I'll catch you up. At long last, you've brought me the second specimen. Have we?
Pointless.
You subhumans are such slow, unproductive creatures. Now then, allow me to jog your inferior memory regarding the third and final specimen.
For the sake of science.
Exceptional. Hard to find much variety in a bland, prehistoric village such as this, but so be it. Martha Berryman should do fine as my average adult female specimen. They made the exceptional specimen I need is Lunut Burley. Now go and get to work. How are they exceptional? If you're asking me, there isn't one normal person in this entire town but still. Imbecile. These rural bottom feeders are nothing but the epitome of mediocrity. Any variance is a sliver of natural deviation. But a Lunette possesses monstrous strength that is foreign to most females. She is deserving of special attention. Okay.
Swine!
So we call gender bias. How dare you accuse me of being sexist? When I say gender, I mean gender as seen from a biological perspective, physical and mental advantages. I simply wish to thoroughly analyze all elements that could influence future test results and nothing more. Steal one of her sheep and bring it here. Once Lynette finds out that her sheep is here, she'll come on her own accord. It would be wise to go for the sheep when everyone else is asleep. I'll have a secret exit prepared for it. Yo, idiot, why the fuck don't you do it? I'm gonna be real. He doesn't really fill me with a primal rage. He's supposed to be like a character you don't like. But he's so comically evil and silly that it's kind of hard to hate him. Like sometimes when a game tries too hard for you to hate somebody, like he's just putting he's like, I'm smart and you're dumb. That's basically more or less what his like angle is. But like, the way you make somebody like, you make somebody like when you write a character, you want the character to suck. What the way you make a character suck is you give them traits and like habits, and you basically relate them to somebody that the viewer knows and already doesn't like. Well, not viewer, but like Yeah, you make a character that is kind of like they take elements from a real person. I'm trying to think here. Like we've all known some people that that have little habits. That you don't realize. Or like little habits that are like annoying as hell. Like people that just barge into conversations. Especially when they weren't invited. That one sucks. Having someone who barges in. Somebody that's like, I call it aggressively social. That's a big one that I really don't like. It's like people that don't realize that they're being, like that they're overstaying their welcome. You're back. Welcome back. I've had some people that are just way too aggressive with trying to like, they'll try to like be your friend, but they're like too aggressive with asking questions. Did a quick Duolingo. Hope you got a good score. Why the hell do these photos not get any views? Makes me feel like this. You got most correct. You're doing German, but you barely remember half of the words and only you can only remember when it's time for the quiz. Oh. Oh no. Dude, I'm really looking forward to like Jordan putting out some more music. I know he has like he uses. I didn't realize it's how I found out about Meridian before it dropped, but Meridian has he posted on like Facebook, which I thought was weird. Hang on. I know he has his albums available on cassette, but it's like out of all the analog formats, cassette is just not one that I'm terribly interested in at all. Oh man, this is like not making any money at all. Well, after having my hand in the kidnapping of 2 people, I think we should have we should kidnap another. We should kidnap a 3rd person. And why shower? Why shower? No need for shower. Yeah. You're pulling an all-nighter because why the heck not? It's nearly 1 a.m. for me. What is it for you? It's like evening time. It's like sometime in the evening. Just gotta wait for people to go to bed. I could swing in and grab one of them sheep. Ow. You got training tomorrow? You can't sleep? Alright. Well, if you need stuff to watch, I suppose the VODs channel has a lot of stuff. Burley in here. You got that caffeine rush. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing here, love? This isn't my sheep? Of course it's not. How could you make such a daft mistake? You're wrapped up in some trouble, ain't you? Want to talk it over at Michelle's tonight? I'm okay. Thanks for the invite, though. I genuinely didn't think she was going to see me. She's a good person. I don't want to do this. Too bad. I got to pay off a debt. Surely they're going to know. Surely they're going to know. All right, time to swing in. I'm a sheep stealer. How did it come to this? How on... And also, freaking Mr. Psychopath is right there. She's gonna know. So she saw me go into the sheep thing. She's like, you're a sheep stealer. Then my sheep is sitting there like a parked car. She's gonna know who did it. There's 4 people. We got sneaky watchers. Nothing wrong with some lurkers. If people want to lurk and they just want to have it in the background, there's nothing wrong with that. Well, if they want to talk, they can. If I try to mess with them in the name of my own pathetic little justice, they'll just fire me and hire someone else to do the job. But at least you did something about it instead of participating. It'll be better for everyone if I handle this as opposed to someone who doesn't know anything about how this town works. Naomi, holy fuck.
Nice job back there.
Right.
I'm heading out to Burley's farm. I'll leave the rest in your hands. You did your part, now it's time for me to do mine.
They say that good work only ever follows a good rest, so just go home and rest for the day. Oh, it actually fucking worked. Why am I here? I thought I was supposed to be resting.
Incredible! Truly incredible!
Can you possibly comprehend the full scope
Scope of how incredible this is. Why are you even doing all these tests anyway?
So?
Why?
Swine!
Did you just question the purpose of my experiment? You know, I happen to thoroughly enjoy subhumans of your ilk. Allow me to explain exactly what purpose these tests will serve. I will begin by showing all the other subhumans a video of my Trinity Incredibilis, Ray transforming people into dogs and cats. Then I will have psychology experts spread the word on how this phenomena is good for your health. Lastly, I'll have those rotten lawyers, thank you, draft up a policy that will make my entire operation legally watertight. Hardly a trifle when I think of all the subhumans who will happily line up to hand over their hard-earned money. Gonna be real. there is one single community, one singular community of people, group, gaggle even, of people that would love this technology. Anyways,
Nope.
people will catch on to a scam like that in no time and bury your ass in all kinds of accusations and attacks.
Ridiculous.
Why would I ever want to avoid that? In fact, I'm going to make sure I encourage the hate. I'm going to use my Trinity Incredibilis Ray to transform all the subhumans in this town into cats and dogs. Then I'm going to stream it live on Twitch as miraculous new treatment that could save your life.
Seriously?
All the subhumans out there who think they're so smart and clever will watch my stream and say, it's fake, it's so obvious, ban that asshole's account. Then another group of subhumans who are willing to grasp anything in order to sustain their health will rise up and say, they're trying to cancel this revolutionary new medical treatment. It's a conspiracy run by power-hungry corporations. Here's the thing, I'm gonna be real. Turning somebody into a dog or cat, I don't really see as a revolutionary new medical treatment that's gonna make anybody better. Of course it will. How could subhumans react any other way? And the subhumans, whose excess funds are burning the biggest hole in their pockets, will rise up and say, those bigoted hicks out in the countryside actually try to keep these miraculous new treatment secret from the rest of us. If something that amazing really exists, then I deserve to have first dibs on it because I've got the money to pay for it. And once they succeed in deleting my video and my account, they will inadvertently prove the conspiracy theory was true. Okay. Subhumans who wish to treat this new medical treatment will instantly start registering the moment I reveal my new facility. Morning Bell news stock will skyrocket and my research funds will multiply infinitely. Dress to impress stream when? NTech86, what's up? Don't want to play it. Instead, we're talking about turning people into cats and dogs, and apparently that's a medical thing rather than something for a group of people that are incredibly financially well off. And like dogs and cats a little bit too much. You needn't worry, I'm a fair man. I will ensure all who cooperate with me attain their piece of the glory. Rejoice, your name will also be recorded in the great book of scientific history. Oh. Who the fuck is that? Mic test, mic test. Can you hear me? It appears there isn't much lag. Looks like that satellite connection was worth its exorbitant price after all. I'm sorry?
Pointless.
You expect a modern scientist to go on researching in a primitive region that lacks internet access. Well, good to know we managed to kill two birds with one stone. Now, I want you to silence yourself for a moment. It's very nice to finally make your acquaintance. The CEO, I'm Floral Kelly, the CEO of Morning Bell News. Oh, you're the big boss. In that case, I got something to say to you. It's fantastic. This mad scientist of yours has no concept of what human rights are. He is literally right there. He's nuts. Everything that's gone on in this little lab of his is a total compliance nightmare. Is your entire HR team asleep at the wheel? Yes. That all sounds very complicated. And? How could you ever sign off on any of this bullshit? Listen here, my little idealistic journalist. What do you think is necessary in order to uphold human rights? The Constitution, laws, activist groups and stuff? Oh, how naive. Money is all you need to uphold human rights. I have like a phone in I'm like recording all this. epic ass music for a weather woman cutscene. Here's the thing though, you don't realize that thing behind her isn't the weather. Those are the stock prices. You can see it's going up. That's good. She's the big boss. And so we make as much money as we can and pay taxes as we are legally obligated to. Then the government uses that money to protect the human rights of all the other people in the whole wide world. To modern people like us, stocks with long-term growth are far more important than short-sighted human rights problems. The more time passes, the more global our world becomes. How many of the 196 countries in our world do you think are seriously worried about human rights issues? I'm going to be real, of all places, I feel like the UK would be the most interested. To the modern world, human rights are minor league products with very low profit margins. Now, is that the only direct appeal you have for your CEO, Miss Journalistic Justice Warrior? I'll leave the rest to Lucy, if you'd be so kind. What, you actually thought she'd be physically traveling with them? How awfully antiquated of you. It's 8 hours from JFK to Heathrow, and then another 8 from Heathrow to Rainy Woods. Talk about a waste of time. Bye now.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Lucy.
This is our first time doing a video chat, isn't it?
This music sucks.
Hi there, it's me, Lucy Turner, special correspondent from Division 2 of the CEO's office at Morning Bell News.
I have to admit, I never imagined your company was this bad.
Now I'd like to begin by going over the current schedule first tomorrow morning.
Before that, Lucy, just answer one question for me. Are you on their side too? I'm afraid I don't understand your question. Unless you have any other pressing matters, I'd like to return to the task at hand. Oh, that reminds me. I really like that story you sent me. The one about Dick Whittington and his cat. What are you talking about? Now then, back to the schedule. Even Lucy betrayed me. How could I have been so stupid? Surely I wouldn't be scammed a fourth time. I need to do something. I can't let it get away. Can't let them. They can't keep getting away with this. I'll just tell everyone in town what's going on and get them to help me out. Except what the fuck? Okay, wait. So I was totally down to help them out. But the second that turns out they're not actually gonna pay me, wait, actually, now I gotta do the right thing. And by right thing, I mean get myself paid. Hey man, what's up?
Out of here, you!
Don't talk to me. Okay. They're all singing a little bit of a different tune now. I feel like they all, know what I did. They're all finally fed up with me.
Away.
You ended up being even more of a prat than I took you for. Dude, I think that it's no longer the small town polite. That's the only thing I had.
Go!
So what do you think you'll be getting out of our hair?
I get the feeling you're not flavor of the month around here anymore, Naomi.
Yeah, all I had was small town polite.
Don't worry, though. They're not mean enough to take the house away from you. So if you get a bit peckish or need a nap, you can still head home. Not sure I'd recommend it, but Dr. Anderson might even give you some food if you're desperate.
Ooh. Hey! Yo, I got...
Please.
Hey!
Get lost.
Okay, even the fucking business owner.
Away with you. Ouch! Shoo!
Do you think they know that I kidnapped some people?
Right then, off with you.
Not you two, please.
Out, I say.
Please. You.
Off with you.
Oh my god. No. No, 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 not him, not him!
Lobster!
Oh my god, is he gonna be the one to help me? You're the last person I want to see right now.
Lobster! Hey, what's your game?
How am I the last person? There ain't anyone out there who can do a cooler pose than me. You don't seem yourself today. You sure you got what it takes to keep on keeping on out there? Oh no, I'm gonna take a picture so you can see just how much of a loser you look like today. Do whatever you want. Something's really got you down. Don't tell me you're thinking about quitting the newspaper business. I may be at this rate. What the fuck did you say? You think a talentless scrub like you could ever make a living doing anything other than smithing words? You still have that big ass debt, don't you? Why would you throw away the only thing you got going for you? I don't want to. Then. Just tell me what happened. I'll give you a little counseling session for free just this once. Says you're right, Benedict Arnold. I deserve it, okay? You don't need to rub it in.
What's your game?
You don't get it. They're not even trying to ostracize you. They're still being kind to you, even though you don't frickin' deserve it.
What's that?
You stole shit, and you even kidnapped people. If we were anywhere else, you'd already be in the can by now. But not a single one of them turned you in, right? They just told you to leave. Took you long enough. Now that you figured it out, you know what you really need to do, right? I need to stop moaning about. I need to take responsibility for what happened and stop those assholes. Oh my god. Instead of a slow change, it's one counseling session. Otherwise, I'll just be accepting the death of journalism. Social media gave everyone the ability to become a news source themselves. But without justice, the news business will crumble like a pillar of dust. We're real pros. We need to use the power of the news to stop evil from screwing everything up. How fucking stupid are you? You think that shit has anything to do with being a real pro? It was still a pretty good speech, though. I don't usually say this, but it brought a little tear to my eye, a tiny one, but still. Out of respect for that wicked speech of yours, I think I might just be able to help you out.
Hey, what's your game?
I mean, we can't clean up this whole mess by ourselves now, can we? We need to find someone in town who's willing to help out. Got any ideas?
Okay. Hey. Now that looks like the face of a puppet master who's been pulling the strings from the shadows.
You think you're funny?
That's loud. Not quite. I'm simply tired of you Yanks and your proclivity for sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. So just let me start off by apologizing. I'm sorry. No, I can't think of a single reason why I should accept your
Pity.
apology. But irregardless, I'll forgive you nonetheless. For some bizarre reason, I just can't bring myself to hate you. Thanks. Shut the fuck up. Could definitely see this one getting along with a New Yorker like you. It's meeting time, Lucy. Lucy? But she's what the fuck? Come on, Yuppie. Don't tell me you didn't notice. Oh, it was a pre-recording. Didn't Lucy mention the Dick Whittington story to you? That's a story about the guy who made Bacoop bucks thanks to his cat. And used it all for charity, right? So by that, Lucy's trying to say there's a way to use Morning Bell's evil plan to do some good. You idiot, it was all a code. Ain't that right? That's exactly what I meant. Deep down, you knew you could still trust me, right, Naomi? Yeah! Wow, he just has fucking lobsters on his... Wow. Yep, of course I did. I was like, yep, that's my Lucy. I knew I could always count on her.
Huh?
You look at me like that for? I'm glad to see that your spirits have been lifted a bit. Let's get down to business. Before I begin music change, I'd just like to make one thing clear. I don't think physically stopping the stream will get us anywhere. After they deal with us, they'll just try and do the same thing again. Instead, we need to make sure that their plans end up benefiting us instead. They know that the stream will incite criticism, and that they've even worked that into their plan. But if it ends up inciting more backlash than they're prepared to handle, we can utilize that to get the people on our side. Backlash over streaming a video. What a strange era we live in. Go on, tell me more. Imagine what would happen if they fired the ray at the townspeople when they were already transformed. A strange laser being fired at cute little dogs and cats and nothing happens. What would people think? Lucy Turner, or should I say, Madame Strategist, what a wily plan you've managed to come up with. If a company streams a video of animal abuse, the public will surely demand that the one in charge step down. They've been advertising that ear device's miraculous new medical technology. If they fire the ray and nothing happens, it'll become yet another lovely piece of fake news. But there's still 3 problems left to solve. What if they try to fire the ray at a human on the stream?
Yes.
It can interfere with the streaming plan. We need to show cute kitties and puppies if we want people to keep watching through the experiment. That'll force them to fire the ray at cats and dogs to keep the public's attention.
Poetic, isn't it?
Now for the next problem. Morning Bell is a global corporation, yes. We'll need... I wish that these were voiced. I wish I didn't have to read these out. We'll need more than a few thousand viewers if we want to rattle an organization that large. A few thousand. We'll use Flamingo. Wait, what? I have 150,000 No, I don't. And Daniel has 90,000. I'll have our marketing team work on boosting those numbers even further. Neither of them will be able to upload any photos to Flamingo while we're working on this. Until the day of the stream, we'll make sure both accounts attain international notoriety. Now on to the last problem. It's easy to say that the ray won't affect anyone. But how are we going to assure that it doesn't? We'll need everyone's help to solve this one. First, we'll need to make sure the device can't be used until the stream begins. Okay, so be it. I suppose I'll have to be the one to pen the final line of this treacherous epic.
Troubling.
Katana's Edge will be the point that marks the end of this poem. We need to design an identical replica of Katana's Edge. And Douglas should be able to craft something that meets the specifications.
Yes. Please and thank you.
It's time to get to work, half-wit. So Lucy's on our side. A little bit of a fake out there. Lucy was definitely on our side the whole time. Mr. Psychopath! None of them locked me up. I'm gonna be real, I think that's just because of the fact that there wasn't actually a prison. There's no jail. There's no police. We're at a town so small there isn't even a police station. Hey. Okay. I have no words to spare for a knave who hath forsworn a knight's honor and pride. Let me begin by apologizing. I'm really sorry. No persuasion to forgive thee, but Lady Barrett dispatched aright, and it doth serve to ensure Duchess Lynette's assurance. Thou seeketh a counterfeit. Twill be no easy task, I fear, and thine at Aiden's is paramount. Okay. Okay. I entreat thee to, oh my god, the full girth of the infernal instrument. Alright, time to go get a photo with a black and white camera. Do I already have a freaking photo of it? Hang on. Oh, I do. Oh, I totally do.
Time for some food, I think.
It's right there, blocked behind his body. Behold!
Yeah, baby!
No.
You really want to LARP again that badly?
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
I seek to utilize this gun mic grip, but alas, for alack for woe, entrusted the shock mount to another.
Seriously?
Oh my god.
My thanks.
Gun mic grip. Huh. Looks like kind of one you'd use for on like a shotgun mic. The pistol grip. I have one of those. They're not cheap. But as someone that's been doing a lot of field recordings recently, like a lot,
Woo!
really nice.
Phew! I'm stuffed.
find out who has the shock mount. Excuse me. I really wish the game would highlight it on my map and be like, hey, he's here. Maybe John has it? John's not in. Awesome. John seems like the only guy that would reasonably have a shock mount for a microphone. Fun thing with shock mounts, though, is it doesn't really get rid of the shock sound. It just moves the frequency that it occurs into a lower frequency where it's no longer a problem. That's one thing I've found is like a lot of audio equipment is just about moving the frequencies of like where it occurs. Okay, this is like off topic a little bit, but it's like those like little cordless dusters. I have one. There's a little thing, they're rechargeable and they kind of blow air. Well, some of them will have like super high RPMs and they blow air like crazy. I don't like those ones because A, you don't need something that blows air that aggressively. And B, when they spin fast enough, the frequency actually goes into like ultrasonic ranges, and it can end up being more damaging to your ears. Even like you can't hear it. You can't hear it, but it's still doing shit. It's not good. Do you have the shock mount? No. Someone surely has a shock mount that I can yoink. I'm gonna look it up. Oh. A microphone with high directivity would fit perfectly in this grip. It kind of looks like a gun. Just memorize the fragrance, I suppose. And turn into a dog. And then we look for it. I'm gonna find it. Guess a microphone has a very distinctive smell. Huh. Why would she have it?
Follow and subscribe.
Oh my god. Hi everyone. Hey, what do you think of my new dish dryer? What, too small? It's just the right size. There's a reason it's so small, you silly gooses. Don't say anything. See, if you pop freshly painted miniature parts in this cute little compartment right here, ta-da, they're already nice and dry.
Oh, and I just love how the air that comes out isn't too hot, and there's a cover on it, so it won't get all that dusty. I finally have time to build those miniatures now that my kids are grown up and out of the house. If you're an older gentleman viewer of mine, and this is something you've been thinking, then you must get this. Okay, time for my next new purchase. Oh, but it looks like my little PC is feeling a little poorly
Check
today.
it out.
I'm gonna give it a nice big reboot, and I'll have the stream back up and running in about 10 minutes. Check it out.
Oh.
You got 10 minutes. Go. I'm really sorry about what happened. You've got 9 minutes. Okay. I'll skip. I need to borrow your shock mount. Douglas wants his back. I mean, he put you up to this? I can see you're busy right now. I'll come back. I'll pick it up when you're done streaming. No, here, you can have it. Should have given it back to him sooner, but then I forgot and things got awkward. So this actually helps me out too. I don't know what he plans to use it for, but if Douglas has agreed to help you, then I'll trust it's for a good cause. Don't forget, betrayals only happen once. By the way, there's gonna be a huge streaming event happening in Readywood soon, so check it out. Bang!
Well, excuse you.
Just get the hell out of here before someone puts a sword through you! Alright.
Oh.
I need to get my stream back up. God, I can't believe she's the what the fuck? Huh. Here we go. You nervous? I don't know. It sort of feels like I'm just watching all this play out from behind the screen or something. A little late for that, don't you think? Anyway, check this out. That's my flamingo account.
Seriously?
Holy crap, 3 million followers? I've never seen a number that big before, aside from my dad. So no matter what weird shit may be floating through your mind right now, there ain't no turning back. Let's head out to the square. You're the official photographer of the streaming event, remember? It's your time, sister. Go out there and act like you're ready to do your job. I'm still in the dress. Oh yeah, and one more thing. I'm gonna let you in on the real journalist's secret to success. When you get to the point when you're thinking, "Oh no, I'm screwed," that's when you really gotta shine. That moment, all you need to do is, I'm not doing the lobster pose.
Lobster!
That's his thing. That's his thing, not my thing. Oh my god, lady, get a better camera. According to press report released from Morning Bell, the massive media conglomerate based out of New York City at 11 a.m. EST, 4 p.m. GMT tonight, they plan to make a shocking, world-changing announcement from the small town of Rainy Woods, located in northern England. The details have not been made clear yet, but the press report states the following. What an amazing photo that is. Up until this moment, the insular rural town of Rainy Woods has kept a miraculous therapy technique all to themselves. Thanks to the effort of Morning Bell's research team, this technique has been rediscovered using scientific technology. Rumors are currently circulating online due to a leak that states that this therapy has the power to cure late-stage cancer. If this is true, it means the people of Rainy Woods have used tradition as an excuse to stand by and watch thousands of cancer victims die. In response to this, a pediatric cancer specialist commented, claiming this to be inexcusable from any ethical perspective. Other than late-stage cancer specialists have also shared similar. Other late-stage cancer specialists have also shared similar statements of disapproval. This gave birth to the open Rainy Woods movement that is currently escalating on the internet. And as we speak, debates continue to rage concerning whether or not late-stage cancer treatment is actually possible. Meanwhile, a massive piece of graffiti art has been spotted on the wall of a hospital in Rainwood, Arkansas. Oh. The movement is showing no signs of quieting down, and some fear larger concerns are already on the horizon. Does the miraculous treatment technique that hails from Rainy Woods actually have the power to cure late-stage cancer? Countless eyes from all over the world are now focused on this quaint little town.
Swine!
Baba Booey.
We're 30 minutes out, you miserable subhumans.
Be gone, inferior specimen.
What do you want? You're keeping me from my preparations. Get out of my sight. Someone needed to meet.
Help me out here?
So, but can I borrow just a few minutes of your precious time?
Lost your mind.
Why would I ever need to sacrifice my precious time to meet some sub? Because they're the candidate to be the next mayor of this town. Oh, I see. And if they possess the wisdom to make good with a celebrity like me, then the election should be a shoo-in. I'll need to continue experimenting here for quite a while, so I ought to make sure the next mayor owes me something. So be it. I'll grace the candidate with my presence. All right, then I'll go call them out.
I'll go sit.
It's an honor to meet you, Dr. Anderson. In fact, we're all ever so grateful that you visited our humble little town. It's very nice of you, Miss Barrett. Please call me Rita, though I'm nothing more than a starving poet.
For the sake of science.
What a horribly unproductive career choice.
Pity.
Oh, but I wouldn't. I would have been no contribution to society had I attempted to study the sciences. Of course not. Wahaha. Women simply aren't equipped to cope with science or mathematics. What the fuck did you just say?
Oh my.
I'm sure you'd make a magnificent poet, doctors, and poetry and mathematics are deeply entwined, you know. In what way? She's just fucking getting them riled up, getting them going.
You
Here's my
ready?
chance.
First, you need to take the real barrel off the Trinity Incredibilis ray.
I'm gonna be right back, actually. I'm just gonna, right before I decide to take off the thing, I'm gonna be right back. I'll see you in a few minutes. Don't worry about it. We're gonna continue. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hey. I'm back.
Once you've got the barrel, hoof it along to Douglas, who's hiding in the crowd.
Yeah, hiding.
He'll tell you how to attach the fake one afterwards.
Just watch out for Dr. Nicholas. He's on the stage. You have to stealth to avoid detection. I gotta be stealthy, huh? He had no idea. Y'all saw me. You'd have no idea. Pass me the true barrel.
My thanks.
Now take the counterfeit and hold it true. Shadow of Doom, Loonmouth near. Reader's dialogue and the lady's own concentration shall not last much longer.
Seriously?
I still need time to attach the fake barrel to the gun. Time hath abandoned us. Thou must hand the counterfeit to the scientist directly. Should I just tell him our entire plan while I'm at it? I have but one last nugget of advice for thee.
Yeah.
Just deal with it.
Swine!
Why did you remove that barrel? Don't tell me you're attempting some pathetic brand of subterfuge.
Nope.
So you told me to deliver this to you. I don't care what Nicholas says. That gun looks far too cheap for something that's going to be broadcast to the entire world. The least we can do is clean it up a bit and make sure it sparkles on screen.
Pointless.
Just the sort of insignificance a simple-minded subhuman would focus
What?
on. The ignorance, the utter stupidity. Can you possibly comprehend how much care and minute adjustment is necessary in order to properly attach this barrel?
Swine!
Give me that, you wretched subhuman. And remember that it is only due to my genius that we can reassemble this ray before the stream begins.
Get lost.
Don't you even think of touching my equipment ever again. Yes, sir. Seems like an unfitting... Oh, it's pre-rendered.
So sorry to keep you all waiting, squirming subhuman rabble of the world. Listen up.
Holy shit, he said that on a live stream.
Rejoice, for you are about to witness a miraculous new form of medical treatment. In your wildest dreams, or even perhaps your darkest
Holy
nightmares,
crap, that lens.
you miserable creatures could never possibly imagine the phenomenon you're about to witness today. But in order for you subhumans to fully understand the importance of the experiment I'm about to perform, we must go back to 1940.
Dr. Anderson, let me remind you that capitalist society values evidence over debate. I've prepared a segment to
It's like
discuss
a
the details
video
of the
essay,
experiment,
like starting from like the
including
beginning.
Special flip chart.
Well, if my sponsor is that adamant about it, I suppose there's no harm in adjusting my schedule. Pay close attention, insects of the world. This very moment, Nicholas Anderson is going to change the future of the human race.
They couldn't have had a better
Behold
audio guy.
the power of science. That's odd. Allow me to increase the output.
Ha! What a shambles. They outdid themselves with the spectacle, but it was all a hollow pretense.
If only the great Lizzie Borden could see this. I wonder if the max output level is 42.
But that's impossible. So be it. Full power.
Dreadful, huh?
What is that man doing? This is animal abuse.
Oh shit!
Mr. White, you're the resident expert on Rainy Woods history, right? Is it true this dinky little town's been hiding a miraculous cure for late-stage cancer from the world?
Oh, if only. Then my beloved Yvonne would still be here with me right now.
It's a lie? Nothing but a big fat lie?
I'm afraid I'm far too old to have the energy to entertain such hearsay. What I can tell you is, that man there on the stage came up to me and said, "Sell all the land you own to us. Morning Bell News knows exactly how to get the most use out of it." Then he passed me a large contract that already had Mrs. Kelly's signature. But when I politely declined, he tells me, "So be it, not like it matters. You subhumans will end up handing over all your land to us for free anyway." Yes, that's what he said.
You saying it was all just some heinous conspiracy? That the miraculous treatment Morning Bell News advertised.
You gotta talk in the
nothing
microphone,
but
buddy.
A bald-faced lie? They were trying to use this town to suck up people's cash with some phony medical facility. Then, they tried to push the hashtag OpenRW movement so you'd sell your land for cheap. They wanted Rainy Woods to be the most hated place on Earth. That's what all this ruckus was for? Whew, scary stuff, huh? As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this little country town is clean, peaceful. Frankly, looks like your regular middle-of-nowhere town to me. Yet some big corporation spent a ton of money trying to crush this town using fake news. You're gonna let them get away with this? Your town might be next. Think about it. Any one of you suffer the same fate. It's time for us to rise up. Forget the hashtag OpenRW movement. Now it's hashtag SaveRW. Save Rainy Woods from fake news. Lobster!
Lobster! Oh no. Save Rainy Woods. The #1 trending hashtag just been switched over to hashtag Save Rainy Woods. It's been oh my god, not a single like. It's all dislikes. I don't think I've ever seen a video with that many dislikes. The masses are standing up to the hoaxes and monopolistic evil foisted upon them by those in power. He's still there. This is all happening while he's zapping puppies and cats.
Tech team, what are you waiting for? Cut the cord! Stop the stream! I said stop the stream! What? It's going to take time to shut everything down?
It's a button.
You useless morons! Just pull the wires out! Right now! Nicholas! Either end this stupid laser beam party of yours right now, or get ready ready to defend yourself in court when I sue you to the moon and back. Well, which will it be? Surely your genius brain can work that out.
But I just need my experiment to succeed. If it succeeds, then everything will.
Dr. Nicholas Anderson.
Oh, shit.
That's it. Right here, right now, you're fired. Next time you see my face is in the courtroom.
What?
Those
As
are
for you, tech idiots,
really loud.
If you don't want to end up the same way as him, then stop the damn stream already. Blow the generator if you have to.
But that sounds really dangerous.
Shut the fuck up.
That
Just
stuff is
press a button.
expensive. I don't want to be responsible for breaking it.
Holy
Manual
shit.
said to never stop a stream, even if you're getting flamed. All publicity is good publicity.
That's in the manual?
Subhuman. It was you! You did this, didn't you?
Ow!
Subhuman. How dare you? How dare you turn me into content without my permission?
Ow. Fuck. Oh, get a picture of that. Yeah! That's gonna go to my freaking Instagram. My flamingo. You're way too close for a lens like that.
Damn you, damn you, damn you! I hope you subhumans rot in hell!
You think I'm gonna let you go?
You! Do something, you imbecilic blockhead! That subhuman over there has yet to pay off her debt. Now get over there and do your job!
Oh, fuck!
When that great lump kidnapped me, he said to me, don't worry. The insanity this company's been up to will definitely catch up with them one day. And yet, he didn't help you lot out when you were trying
Morning
to stop
Bell.
the insanity. Honestly, nothing worse than a pathetic yes man.
MB stands for Morning Bell. Why did it take me that long?
This town scares me.
Says the woman who brought the wrath of the internet mob on a massive news corporation.
Guess you're right.
You're the one responsible for this? Don't think you won, little girl. You miserable excuse for a journalist.
Oh no, I know I didn't win. But the people of Rainy Woods did.
Screw you!
Fuck
I'm going to
no!
my army of lawyers and crush you like the tiny, insignificant, pathetic bug you are! Great work, Naomi. Just leave the rest to me. I'll email you later.
Whew. This the part where we get the happily ever after?
Oh yeah.
Lobster!
Yeah, do the hit it. Hit it. Oh.
We did it, yuppie. We kicked their frickin' asses.
I thought
You know,
she
the
was gonna
first
hit
time
that.
I saw you, I had a feeling you'd rise up to kick some ass someday. But you also seemed like the ultimate chowderhead, so I wasn't sure which way it was gonna go. Should've known my intuition was right on the mark.
I'm amazed you can say all that with a straight face.
Well, you've still got room for improvement, a whole yacht load of improvement. So I'm gonna give you a little advice as your mentor here. The most important thing for you to learn is how to walk away from all the assholes in the world. Otherwise, they'll just trick you into a big pile of debt again.
Okay.
But enough about that. We should be celebrating right now. You, me, all the pumpkins, we frickin' did it! Hey, Yuppie, what are you doing?
Walking away from an asshole. Just
Damn.
like you taught me.
What the fuck?
Later.
Naomi, you piece of shit.
Lobster!
What the? That wasn't cool at all. God, she actually never fucking changed at all. She's still a piece of shit. Dr. Nicholas Anderson is an animal lover. Oh, is he now? Hang on a minute. Let me zoom in on that face. Holy shit. That's the thumbnail right there. What a great fucking photo. Hang on. That was the wrong button. The world speaks out. You've gone too far this time. One freelance journalist and what she was able to accomplish. Dark rumors circulating animal welfare organizations. Directors of Morning Bell News resign amidst allegations. Not recommended for the faint of heart. My trip to the infamous town of Rainy Woods. An age in which video evidence means absolutely nothing. Ain't that the fucking truth? Major social media services delete all traces of Rainy Woods scandal videos. What the? That's really the ending you wanted? Who cares? Not like I started this job because I really wanted to. Fine with it, then so am I. Meanwhile, I'm gonna keep my eye on the whole rainy, I don't keep saying rain world situation and see how it all pans out. So I'll be saying sayonara to this town pretty soon. I mean, not like I'm gonna find anyone posting stuff. Let's save Rainy Woods here. What are you gonna do? Still thinking. Just make sure your journey of self-discovery doesn't take your whole life. That's a lot shorter than you may think it is. So long, elapsed.
After the stream, Morning Bell News' stock price crashed.
Oh no.
All of the management were prosecuted and resigned, with CEO Flora Kelly at the forefront.
Huh.
Meanwhile, Naomi signed a special contract with the new managers. As part of that, Morning Bell bought Naomi's Flamingo account for a hell of a lot of money.
Okay.
In return, Naomi announced to the world that the entire stream was all just a fiction of her creation.
What?
She claims she staged the broadcast in an attempt to revitalize the small town of Rainy Woods.
Okay.
And so, with Naomi's confession, the curtain was finally closed on the incident. At long last, Naomi managed to pay off her debt and still had a nice amount left over from the sale. Obviously, such an admission meant she had to give up her role as a journalist.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa.
I'll go sit.
Seems like you're living the high life now.
Good day.
But Piers simply doesn't fit your character. I can't think of anyone else who would look better drinking.
Oh god, I fucking don't know my beers. Absinthe. Why the fuck did I know absinthe. Why the fuck? I guess I've just never seen it spelled out.
Oh, jeez.
Came to thank you on the behalf of the whole town. Everyone's grateful for what you did, and as the representative, I feel it only suitable that I pass it on directly. Thank you so much for all your help.
Seriously?
I'm the one who caused all the trouble to happen in the first place. You shouldn't be thanking me. I should still be apologizing. You mental. You aren't the only person Moaning Bell News could have sent here.
Indeed.
It could have sent someone with class education and someone smart, resilient, hardworking, accomplished, charismatic, quick-witted, or totally unscrupulous person for all we know. And you very well could have acted like a smart person had you wanted to. But you chose justice, right up to the very end. Even if it did happen to ephemeral happenstances, that's still enough for you to deserve our gratitude. Naomi Happenstance Haywood, humans are just like poems. Something born from miasma, purely out of coincidence. That is what we call poetry. That is what we call life. You should be proud that within that something you were able to find something good. You never let up with the cheese, do you? Now you've had more time with your chef. Compliments, Miss Half-Wit Drink Queen. Where do you plan to go from here? Don't you think it's about time you took a step forward and when it comes to taking back your life? Now that you are a person of means, you can't possibly spend all your days submerged in a pot. Stuck on the ultimate decision. The ultimate goddamn hellhole of decisions. The world's worst stream.
Right,
could be worse.
Naomi.
Could be this
Just
stream
as you said,
right now.
This is your ultimate decision. You've gained a lot while in this town. Even learned some things. But you've also lost a lot, haven't you?
I don't know about loss.
It's time for this tale to come to an end. But which decision, which ending, is the right one?
Donate all my money to the town in order to keep its secrets well protected, run back to New York City and live out the rest of my life drowning in luxury. Naomi would definitely choose this one.
Yeah.
I see you guys. I'm going to New York City. I'm going to drink myself into a fucking coma. Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry, what if I wanted to read those?
5 days on from the stream, and hardly anyone was making posts using #SaveRW anymore. Though later, some occultish kind of groups could be seen using it for their own purposes.
Okay.
Their posts mostly revolved around Cortana, the glowing moss, and the vampire's blood.
Yeah, I suppose we still don't really know what the fuck was going on with the whole alien
These
thing.
have got to be out-of-place artifacts, they'd say, although it rarely caught on. And when a #SaveRW-centric blog posted snippets from a Morning Bell News article, those small groups were completely snuffed out as well.
Huh.
In those Morning Bell snippets, it basically said that Cortana, the glowing moss, and the vampire's blood could all be proven using modern science. So all those occulty types couldn't rely on the hashtag to support their theories anymore. And they gradually moved on to #LobsterPose.
Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way they moved on to lobster pose. It doesn't even look like a lobster. Now we can finally put the Radywood scandal behind us. Thank you so much for everything.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, Lucy Turner. She's the CEO. When you reach that do or die point, reality just kind of goes out the window. In any case, I promise that I will protect the position of CEO from evil, also protect the secrets. Can't make any promises if I end up getting canned like our last CEO, though. I'm sure that we'll put their heads together and figure something out.
Yeah, baby.
The city that never sleeps. Damn, I love New York.
You got $3 million that's gonna cover like what, 5 months of rent?
Cheers.
Clink. You actually look like you're about to. Who the fuck is that? Badass shoes. Badass jacket. Badass trousers. What? Ended up losing every last penny, but she still managed to somehow keep her hands on the cutting-edge clothing she bought on a whim. Maybe too flashy for an idyllic town like Rainy Woods, but it'll definitely make her feel like a queen of style. Have a good life.
And so, she became penniless yet again.
Who would have known? Who would have thunk that Miss Naomi Hayward would be really bad at managing her money? $3 million is nothing. Like, she spent, what, $30 million of other people's money? It was all a dream. Oh, yeah, now I remember. How was I supposed to know that that guy was a forward trend scammer? I don't remember signing that
Naomi,
contract.
it's a fact of life that money comes and goes.
What the fuck?
Having too much money can tend to attract unforeseen dangers.
Oh, wait, it did happen.
Balance is important in all areas of life. Right, that's me done, I suppose. From here on, the story is yours to tell.
Oh my god, did she actually come back to fucking Rainy Woods to get fucking drunk?
Whatever happens though, Naomi, have a good life.
Yo, I got my trousers.
Chasing pointless gossip in the middle of nowhere. Maybe this is the career most suited for me. Oh, but Miss Naomi, do be careful not to drink too much.
Hello?
What? You're...
What the?
The last one left the special running shoes with you. May I take them?
What the fuck?
Thank you. I knew that going to Fancy and Bunny was the right choice. I feel like I could run a whole marathon in these.
What the?
But... You're...
Oh, and you're free to keep using your house in Rainy Woods however you please. It seems like everyone still has some favours to ask of you, too. And perhaps there are even a few mysteries left for you to solve. I just hope you know you are free to stay in our town as long as it suits you.
But I saw you. You...
Ah!
It wasn't a dream, was it?
Happiness is something that travels from person to person. And this is Rainy Woods, the happiest town in the world. Does that make sense?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Rainy Woods is the happiest town in the world? Happiness is something that travels from person to person? Who cares? C'est la vie! Goddamn hellhole!
What the fuck? Is the game done now? How did she... she's alive, but how did she... How did they change the... Did they kill her after the fact? Was Watson written by Sweary? Like, was that boy? Mr. Sweary is Sweary? What the fuck? So, do we know what the fuck the aliens were about? And Stonehenge? So we have Stonehenge, aliens, moss. We still don't really know who murdered her. I don't think we know, at least. I don't think we actually knew. Or did we? I suppose maybe Cortana tricked people into killing, or did they? Because I don't think that was ever fully answered. Like, how the fuck? And how is she was dead and now she's not? And she wanted her fucking shoes back. What the fuck? There is actually one more Sweary game that we'll have to pick up at some other time, of course. But apparently it's one of his best. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip the credits here. Possible to complete? Well. Oh well. Let's go put on some new pants. Ugh. See how these look. Alright, yeah. Definitely does not look... looks interesting. So how many more, yeah, it's no more main mission stuff. It's all these. Huh. Interesting. We could probably go back to an older save and try to go back to an older save and try to figure out what that other main mission that we skipped past. Surely that wouldn't take too long. Actually, let me save this game with my new freaking getup. The most tacky, ridiculous outfit known to man. I'm just gonna save. Gonna load. We're gonna go a little bit back. We're gonna go pretty far back. Gonna go da 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 da, and there you go. Uncover the secrets of Rainy Woods. How to do this one. Good life. Secrets of the happiest town in the world.
Um. Hmm. Hmm. What the fuck? Brain sounds quite nice.
I'm getting hungry.
Oh my
Need
God.
food, or I'll blow a fuse.
Fine. Okay. He doesn't want to make me anything. That's cool. That's fine. I don't mind.
Woo! Phew! I'm stuffed.
So fucking loud. Sorry for that. Do I really, like, is there really no way to do this one? Hmm. What? There's apparently a... Oh. Wait, is this... So there's a DLC. Do I have the DLC? I guess I do? Hang on, let's go back. Let's go back to that save we just created. Hmm. Okay. No, not yet. Is there more? Ah. Can't help but notice I don't have 1 million fucking followers. That's weird. Really weird. I'm really not sure what's next, if anything. Where is he? Is he over here? He's in here. Oh, I can actually talk to him now.
Hey!
Here's the photos I got for you, buddy.
Wow. Woohoo! Yay! Wow. Woohoo! Yay!
There's one more. That can't be it. I can't see what's in these photos. Maybe it is that one that's like completely pitch black, because I remember taking one of them and it was like totally dark.
Wow.
Woohoo!
Yay! Yay! Yeah.
These 3 photos describe how to solve all the problems that are currently plaguing modern society. Thanks to your photos, all the vague puzzle pieces in my head have finally fallen into place. This picture of the mausoleum depicts how modern society has become too complicated, creating all sorts of problems. While this picture taken the snow is a metaphor for how modern society has caused people to become too cold. It symbolizes the gate word forward. The gate forward, I don't know. And abandon our preconceived notions. So if we find something that feels weird, we don't need to worry, it'll all be okay. You shouldn't give a crap about what other people think. But these 3 photos have been trying to tell me about this whole time. They're saying that I need to become the gateway that guides the cold people of this poor, confused world.
Woohoo!
I need to shower them with smiles. My new mission is to make people smile. That's it. And I only figured out thanks to you. You saint of a photographer, we need to hurry up and shower the world with smiles. Laugh with me. There's no time to waste. So I thought he was gonna keep going. A world filled with nothing but smiles. Now, what could be brighter than that? What are you gonna do about my reward? I'm gonna let you accompany me as I share the world of smiles. You've more than earned it.
Seriously?
You can't be serious. I'm not desperate enough to start collecting chump change from some scrappy backpacker. But I'm not a backpacker. I never said I was. And what the hell are you, man? I'm a restaurant entrepreneur from Virginia.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I've got a pretty good track record if I do say so myself. I own a patent for a method that allows you to apply sesame seeds to a bun at the perfect ratio. Oh. You're super rich. When I found out that I didn't need to work to make a living anymore, I wondered what I would do next. I decided I needed to use my time in order to make the world a better place. Everyone gets the same amount of time on this planet no matter how rich one might get. So I decided to travel the world in order to figure out what my next mission would be. So you mean if I would have just agreed to a normal reward, that right now I'd be...
Woohoo!
I'd be sitting on a fat wad of cash right now, believe you me. Fuck! No use to crying over spilled milk. Deal's a deal, right?
Yay!
Oh, come on, let's laugh and smile for the sake of the future.
Goddamn hellhole.
It just starts crying.
Yay!
I can finally embark on my next mission. I really owe you
Bye.
one. Goodbye. Adios, adios. God damn. Don't worry. Failure is just a part of life. What's important is you to keep trying. It looks like Kevin sent you something. It's in your storage, so have a gander next time you're at town. God damn it. My storage. It's just like a get well soon card or something. Is this it?
in a stuffed animal that's been patched up different places. The taxes of FK. Forrest Casem. Present from Kevin. Shop display figurine of Sleepy. He's the mascot of Sleepy Donuts, a donut shop franchise based out of Maine. And a donut cushion. Sure, let's take these out. Can I not put it inside? I had to like put it on the floor. I was really hoping I could like... Okay. Sleepy. Do I ever get a fucking better camera? No, I don't want the donut. Wait, what? Did I discard it by accident? Oh my god. Wait a minute. Oh my god, you're telling me I could have been taking photos in full color this whole fucking time. What a professional photographer I turned out to be.
Time for some food, I think. Need food, or I'll blow a few.
I've been taking photos in fucking black and white this whole time. How much money could I have been making if I, like, uploaded a colored photo? All my photos are in black and white because I didn't know that I had a second camera. I didn't know this whole fucking time I had a second camera.
Sleepy's kind of getting a lot of views there. My God, is it 20 views? That's crazy. The thing's popping off.
Okay. What is this? Upload target UFO in the mine. Lucy wants to help show the world how Rainy World is so quirky and weird. Okay. Yeah, sure. I think I still have that. I think I still have a black and white photo of the fucking UFO. Hey, look at there it is. An old one. Good thing I don't have to go all the way over there and get it again. I just had it. Whoa.
Thanks, as always.
Whoa, that's a lot of money. Wait, why the fuck is Dr. Anderson back on the team? What? With hardly any problems, our special guest, Dr. Anderson, ignored our script and said this UFO was made with technology that highly specifies modern scientific capabilities, but I had a countermeasure plan just in case something like that happened, so it was fine. Give me a picture of the giant computer. Oh my god. How many, do I have another photo I could, like, find? Do I have another photo I have, like... Because I seem to remember I took a photo of, a computer as well. That's not a computer. Oh my god, I gotta go all the way down to the mine. Actually, wait. Might actually be the most fetch questy thing I've ever seen in this fucking game. I would actually be furious.
I'm stuffed.
I would be furious to get a mission to go down to the mines, get a photo of the UFO, and then be told to go right back to the fucking same place to get another photo. Why not just tell me to get both? I don't remember where the mines are. Is it all the way up here? Oh, that would do it. Which way is north? Oh, there it is. You think I'm gonna walk in fucking normal speed? You're out of your mind. Fuck that. Fuck that. At least now I actually know I'm using the correct camera. Go get your dog form. This is ridiculous. We still don't really know what the fuck is going on in this game. I still don't know, like, I don't know if it's just like me not paying attention to the story. But we had, I don't think this is it. I think we went down the wrong way. Almost certainly. There was, I don't know if we ever really figured out who killed Elizabeth. I guess it doesn't matter because she's back alive, but it's like, what a weird story. Right. This music. The big computer, I see. Blah, 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 blah.
Alright. Why can I not warp home from here? This game. This fucking game, man. It goes the wrong way. Trying to retrace my steps out. Ow! Ow! No, that's how you die. And that's how I end up having to spend a lot of money. Oh, it's risky. Oh, this is the UFO. Didn't actually help my health all that much. $14 hours worth of energy. Plus 54 stress.
I'm getting hungry. Oh, damn it!
What? Why is she mad? What happened?
Woo!
Get some food in you.
Phew. I'm stuffed. Woo! Phew. I'm stuffed.
Okay. They wanted a computer picture. Here's your computer picture. Notice how the fully colored Mr. Psychopath photo is not doing well.
Thanks, as always.
Don't have me go back. Went pretty well. Turns out our previous CEO has been contacted by a certain group regarding the things you discovered in the mountains. And it created a secret investigation team within our company in order to further research them. Response to that incident, in other words, there is evidence proving that there's no evidence ever made any additional inquiries into what you saw there. Nor did any of our other employees perform any work. Okay. Now that that's all taken care of, I'd like to help us with the pressure for Volume 3. So don't look into the mine anymore. Of a Romney sheep and upload it. Okay. Romney sheep. Sure thing. Special sheep. Okay. Yep, sure, no problem. Just gotta find a Romney sheep. Oh my god, I just noticed how many. I'm gonna call them moodles, but they're not called moodles, but holy crap, I got 5 of them. As far as I'm aware, that doesn't affect my gameplay. I got lumbago. Speedrun. Boom. This is how you get paid, baby. This is how you get paid.
Thanks, as always.
Okay, how many emails? Volume 4. Church graveyard. Oops. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing this for. I don't know why the game decided to wait until the end to tell me, hey, by the way, do all these side mission things. I mean, I suppose they're not terribly difficult, but they're definitely not very interesting to do. You just go to an area, and the first two were pretty awful. But the first two photos that they asked for were literally in the same area. I don't know what I would have done if I didn't have that first UFO photo. And the game was like, go down to get a UFO. I'm like, okay. So I get a UFO photo. It goes, oh, by the way, go back to the mines. Because that place kind of sucks to traverse. And upload. Upload yet another photo. Of the same place. I would have lost it.
Thanks, as always.
That's a decent chunk of change right there. Look at that. That's a lot of money. Oh, they want the frickin' castle. Where the fuck is... I'm trying to think about where the castle is. I know it's, I think it's south. Trying to remember. Where the fuck am I going? There ain't no castle down here. Oh, there's the castle. Oh, it's handy. It's gonna take a little while to get to where we're headed to. Huh. Hope this is the right way. Fuck, it probably wasn't. Oh, I did. I went the wrong way. No. No, I went the totally wrong way. Fuck. Dude, I can't believe it. It's gonna take a long while to head to where we're trying to go. God, I really hope I know where I'm going. Oh my God, I'm going back into town. How did I manage to go even further away from where I'm supposed to be? Okay, so I go straight until I hit okay. Flip around. I go straight. There it is. Left here. Is what I'm right here. Ow. The castle. Get the fuck out of my way with Samuel. Where's the bed of flowers? They wanted a bed of flowers, huh? Where the fuck are the bed of flowers? There's no bed of flowers. What are you talking about?
Time for some food, I think. Need food, or I'll blow a fuse.
They need to be white flowers, don't they? Oh. Time to head home.
Oh? Oh?
Time to head home. It's time to go. Wait. That camp. I might be able to make some food there.
Yeah, baby!
I hate her. She never stopped being an awful person. The other people in this town were just simply willing to look past it. She truly never changed. And that's the awful thing. She had a moment of revelation. Right as she like really fucked up. And she's like, yo guys, so I fucked up. Everyone's just like, shut the fuck up, dude. You fucked up pretty bad. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die from starvation. I'm gonna die. Stick a fork in me.
Naomi, what are you doing?
Oh no, it's gonna charge me a lot of money. No! Oh.
Damn you!
Really now?
Dude, I can't fucking believe they took all of my money again. They took it all. I only got $27 to my name.
I smell like shit. I smell really bad. I died of starvation. Sad, sad state of affairs. Don't have me go back there because the photo wasn't very good. Thank God.
Thanks, as always.
What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Please take a photograph of Morrisdowner eating something. I think I'm gonna end the stream a little early tonight because I really just don't think there's not really much else interesting to see here. So I gotta go work on some stuff after the stream here. Thank you so much for freaking showing up. I don't think we're gonna set up a rig because we still have our people. But sub to the VODs channel if you haven't, and join the Discord server if you haven't, and all that. So you guys want to see. Bye bye.